Hello, everybody. Now, so today, there is some inspiration from, Scrapman. Probably like one of the best Trailmakers players. Okay, that was all. Anyways, so, what I plan on doing is making a tree logging, like, vehicle. Like, kind of an industrial kind of vehicle, I guess. Kind of like his. But when I watched Scrapman's video, I saw a few things I could probably improve on. And I'm going to try and make it as different as possible. Also, I got the new color scheme. There wasn't any more votes on it. There's only 4 votes. But all of them were on black and cyan. So this is my new color scheme from now on. Anyways, so let's get started. It probably is going to be quite similar, but I'm going to try and make it different, so it's not just the same exact build, I guess. So, first things first, if we need, well actually first things first, we need a tree to actually cut down. So, oh, there it is. So let's grab this, go ahead and make it brown. I'd say that's a nice little pretty brown right there, I'd say. I think. I don't know. Let's add wood. Why does it do that? Why do that? Why do that? Well, whoops, I meant to copy it. Now we have our tree trunk. Boom. Want it to be... Tree! Yeah! Alright. Now I'm going to just simply copy this, and I'm going to do that, not, and then I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to just use this to measure how long I need to make the conveyor thing I'm trying to make. So let me just get a quick measurement thing in my bob. Okay, perfect. So now we got our length down. So it's exactly 8 4x1s. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing is having something, again, pretty similar to Scrapman's. But I'm going to have a roller system that rolls the tree to the back. And I'm going to have, like, the guns back here. And they slowly, like, kind of take it piece by piece. I think that would be really cool. So, I'm going to get on that. So, let's see. Rollers probably don't need to be this big, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because. Or actually, should I do something different and have friction pads? Because I feel like these aren't going to grip it well. But these are like the only shape that'll actually like work decently. If you know anything about Trailmakers physics, you know tracks and stuff like tracks. Wait a second. Has anybody done this yet? Has anybody done this in Trailmakers yet? Potentially not. I highly doubt this will work, but we can just hope. We can just hope, I guess. Let's do something like that. Now, we're going to need these on the other side, I guess. And I'm going to put a seat down. I said I'm going to put a seat down. I said I'm going to put... Why do you just keep turning? Oh, because the builder mode is turned that way. Speaking of, let me just turn the vehicle so it's, you know, facing the right way. So, now, what I want to do is, first off, connect to this. Oh, mate, you want to bolt? Oh, what am I doing? Am I this brain rot? Well, anyways, let's get back on this. Let's focus on this, actually. I guess I'll just use monster truck wheels. I could just use tracks, but that would look kind of weird, having them upside down like that, and then... probably not, actually, but... whatever. We'll just roll with this. Now, I want this to be kind of an industrial vehicle, so I'm also probably going to color it yellow. And I'm going to have 6 wheels, just like that. I guess. I don't know. I guess that works. Yeah. Why am I laughing? I seriously need a brain rot going on. Whatever. Okay, let's just do that. Let's get this. Boom. That works. And then I want, boom. Shock. Boom. Bop. Bam. Alakazam. You like that rap? You like that rap? No? Alright. That's cool. Okay. Whatever. Just add some aesthetics. So now we need this system to make it like cut down the tree and put it on the conveyor belt. So you know what? These may not be super aesthetic. They may actually be useful. Okay. I'm terribly sorry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change these out to these. There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna have these go into this. That looks very weird, but also kind of cool. Kind of. Not really, actually. How do I do this, actually? So what I plan on doing now is I'm gonna just go ahead and remove these controls. Yeah. Probably change that to like 5. Let's just do that, I think. Let's add this so they can now be connected. And then what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to add a gun onto it. A tiny cannon, as it's called. It's not really a cannon, though. That's more of just a gun. Okay, and this is coming along well. So now what I need is an altitude sensor. Again, What am I doing? Let's just do that. Boom. My bad. Okay, there we go. Now those should be angled here. Hold up now. Hold up. Hold up now. Hold up. Wait a minute. Salt man rock. Don't remember that name. Oh, that's good. So I guess that'll kind of cut down the tree to begin with. And then now we need the system to pick up the tree and put it on here. Also, side note, kind of side note, I guess. I don't know. Let's add that on there. So now the tree can just slide right in. Just kind of like a funnel or something, I guess. That works. That works. That works. Yep, that works. That works. There we go. And there we go again. So now we have our funnel kind of thing. Now we've got to copy this to the other side with, if possible, without selecting anything else. Did that work? I think it worked. I think it worked. It's not going to slide bang right there. So now we've got to reselect this. Boom. Bop. Bam. Alakazam, baby. Boom. And boom. What? That should be... I didn't copy the full bottom layer. Well, isn't that great? Also, this off center. Well, we got a lot, and now we just need a new Orleans to the back. Why am I speaking out like this? Is this how rich people talk? Or is that just like just some that they put in cartoons and stuff for no reason? Because I think fancy people talk like that. Like rich people. Oh well. So, that's great. Now we need the grabbing system, which actually, with the way these are made, I may or may not be able to just leave it like this, and then add the guns on the end and it'll work. Highly doubt that it will be the case, but would be great if it is the case. But okay, there we go. There we go. Now we got ourselves some engines. And there we go. And that's the only reason left. Now we just need to put all these reverse, and need this to not connect to those, and then we need to get a logic gate, an OR logic gate, I believe. And then let's depart. We gotta put an input in. What am I doing? Huh? No, I don't. Why can this not connect to those? I knew this would work, but no worries. Because now I bet we could probably use these. And then we actually will be able to now we will actually be able to what's it called? I forget what it's called. Now it should work, and we should be able to change the binding to something else like space. So now we just gotta work on connecting them, which shouldn't be too hard. Connecting things in Trailmakers isn't not that hard, and if you're having trouble with it, like, are you okay? Because it's not really hard to connect stuff. This is a very specific situation where you literally cannot connect it in any way possible. Just move that to there. Oh, that's what it is. So now we just gotta work on connecting these wheels, which should be easy enough. Just like that. Kaboom, baby. Oh yeah. 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 We've already hit complexity. Like 400 complexity already? Really? Really? Man. Now you should all be flipped. The rotation. Yep. There we go. And now, you know what we could do? Ooh, I didn't think that this isn't going to be very, this is going to be very fast, actually. Now we just need to disconnect our main engine from all these, which shouldn't be hard, considering you can just hold down left click, and it automatically unconnects and connects anything that you hover over, which is still kind of tedious, actually. No, 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 thank you. Wait, that's all. So now when we go, they still go, but that's only because this is connected to them. So this should be space and that should be control. Now they shouldn't go at all. Yes, there we go. Oh, it's actually kind of slow. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, it speeds up. Yeah, it's still good though. Still plenty good. Now I just gotta hope it works. So let me just test out the conveyor belt thingamabob first, and the conveying system, I guess. I need to know that I need to turn down that turning angle to like 20. I think 20 is a solid angle. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, I didn't take into account that either. Oh. Come on. Dang. Yeah, I didn't take into account these actually have to be really far away. So, you know what we could do? What we could do, we could just do that. We'll use these to kind of angle ourselves and like kind of get ourselves like, kind of centered on the tree, I guess. Then we could do this, potentially. Actually, probably do that. So now they're below, and then what I do, put this on the other side, and there we go. My mouth is getting dry. There we go. Now I'm going to just do this. There we go. Make this more funnel-like, I guess. There we go. That works. Hey, that works. You probably need to be back a little further, huh? Probably so. Judging by Scrap's video. Hopefully that's good. If it's not, oh well. So now let's just get a tree and try this again. Hopefully it works this time. Also, get out my way, boy. I said, get out my way. Really? Well then, I'll just go to the other side then. Oh crap. I accidentally slipped my mouse on my mouse board. Mouse board? What? Okay. What? Why are they not angled? I don't like how they're not angled anymore. Okay. Just disable that. And shouldn't that altitude sensor still be connected? I guess not. Then usually it stays connected, but not this time. Okay. Kind of. Maybe back a little bit further, I think. Interesting. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold it in place whilst I do that. So I'm not just constantly pressing up against it, trying to, you know, to pick it up. So, I don't even know why I got servos. Probably did. That actually probably will help with, like, you know, that probably would help with picking it up and putting it on there. So, what I'm going to do that is I'm gonna put a block there. Spooky. Also, guys, quick little fact here. Did you know? Every time you take a crap on Halloween, you're taking a spooky dookie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can move. You can move to it, you know. Oh, you stayed. Thank you. If you didn't, well, what are you good for, man? Sorry. Should probably be more like that. And then I can just do that. And now we have ourselves an arm. See how that works? That needs to rotate slower if possible. 0.20 I think would be good. Also need this one to kind of rotate a little bit the other way, I think. And I'll need to go... No, that's right, that's right, that's right. I'll grab it, it'll go in. No, that's not right. It's spinning too much. Hold on, let me actually test it really quick on this log. Yeah, that is right, actually. Let me turn on these. And it's rolling. Now, since when did that make sense? Well, it's working. It's working. So that's the only thing that matters. We could probably move these in a little bit more, so kind of keeps it more centered. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then let's just do this over here. And somehow, oh yeah, never mind. This needs to be 0.20. There we go. Perfect. Now let's just make it a toggle on all of those. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Now let's try and take down a tree. So we don't want Bro, tweaking. Okay, anyways. Let's do that. Okay. Perfect. Now we press 1. And not do that, if possible. Maybe we just need some more level ground. This don't really make sense, but I'm gonna grow a tree on the aircraft carrier. And there we go. Hey, it works. Inch up closer. And there we go. Grab it. One thing I'm saying I could probably do is just simply raise this a little bit so it grabs up higher and it doesn't grab the part where it's actively destroying, even though it's still kind of doing that. There. There we go. Oh! So now how do we go back to that? Sorry if this is a long video. Probably will be a longer video. Because I'm kind of dumb. But okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, put it on there. Start the conveyor. Start the conveyor. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Roll. Roll. Roll it up there. Come on, the wheels just aren't doing their job. What if I go this way? Oh. Maybe we do need to have a better conveyor system. I don't know, man. Let's try it one more time. Just like this. So there we go. There we go. Drop it down. There. Excuse me. Well, that's a problem. Or are they like just not turning? This is the wrong way. So now it's all fixed. So now let's get another tree. That's how physics works. I guess. Yep, I pressed the wrong button. I think I may have pressed the wrong button. There we go. One. Oh! Too fast. 0.15. Let's try that. There we go. That's probably a lot more reasonable. Very, very interesting. So, let's see. Let's try this again and see what our problem is. Is it just turning too much? I'm starting to think this was a bad idea. Maybe these just need to be a bit long. How about that? How about that? Please get out from under my wheels. Thank you. Now get out of my way. Wait. Right. Okay. Let's see this. Did y'all see that? The leaves are spinning. They're alive. The leaves are alive. Do my eyes deceive me? What? Okay, whatever. Right. Why must you do this? I'm starting to think it's a problem with the tree. So I'm just going to quickly save this. Tree blocking vehicle. There we go. A boom. Possibly the strength. Strength needs to be like 10, maybe. Save that. Go ahead and place it down. This is good so far. Let's see. I'll be back. I'm back. So. There we go. So. It seems like when I let it go sooner, somehow it just makes it better somehow. It's a balancing game now. I may just have to make a part 2 on this because I'm sure this video is getting quite long. I'm not really accommodating for the cuts that's going to be in the video, but at the same time, so for now, I'm gonna just keep this here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Why are you still here? I mean, like and subscribe if you will. But like, why are you here? Why are you still here? Like, leave, bro, leave. I said, leave. I said, leave.